This was the young woman's most embarrassing bath, because except for her, the bath was full of men. But this was not the worst. When she prepared to change clothes, she suffered greater humiliation. Male riders had exclusive locker rooms, and as the only female competitor, her locker room was a temporary storage room. Despite such unfair treatment, the young woman still did not give up. She tried recommending herself to the horse owner, but no one believed the female rider. Such gender discrimination lasted hundreds of years, but this despised young woman with her own effort broke the prejudice against female riders, and proved women could conquer the racetrack. After countless rejections, she finally got one chance. Everyone thought she would be last, but surprisingly, she directly won the league championship and earned Melbourne Cup qualification. But first she had to lose 6 pounds in 3 days. This was impossible, but to realize her dream, the young woman immediately agreed. To reach this demand, she wrapped her body with plastic film and wore heavy clothes. Then, she entered the car and turned the heater to maximum. Soon she was drenched in sweat, but she did not complain. Even right before the competition, she still trained in the sauna. Luckily her weight just met the standard, so the exhausted young woman mounted the horse. She kept surpassing opponents with determination, but just when all expected her victory, an accident suddenly happened. She was rushed to the hospital. Soon her family arrived, seeing his motionless daughter. The father was heartbroken. This was his greatest fear. He once stopped her countless times, but could not stop her dream. At that moment he only wished for her safety. Perhaps heaven pitied the young woman. She miraculously woke up, but 1 year later she stood on the racetrack again. The father knew he could not change her, so this time he chose to support her. Although she had many league championships, in the Melbourne Cup her odds reached 1 to 100. No one believed in her except her family and friends. To support her they bet all their savings. When the race began, the horses dashed out like arrows facing strong rivals, but the young woman felt no fear. She kept watching the horses ahead, and waited for the turning moment. Soon after, the young woman found an opening. She instantly seized it and sprinted. Soon she reached the lead. The horse also felt her passion, and ran faster and faster. Finally the young woman won the victory. Before the television her father finally relaxed. That moment they witnessed history together. The first female champion in 155 years. This movie was based on a true story. In that world of discrimination, she was not bound by prejudice, but with her effort and persistence, she won equal rights for women, and the chance to chase dreams. Just want to say to everyone, others think women aren't strong enough to get stuff, but we just beat the world.